It's True Believer trivia time, and here's our question for this week. Before Marvel was Marvel Comics, Marvel started out under the name A. Eastern Color Printing, B. Atlas Comics, C. Goodman Publishing, or D. Timely Comics. Check out the answer at the end of the show.
And if you're not watching The Watcher, then you best have an excuse. 'Cause The Watcher, yeah, it's always watching you. Jimmy Woo, Con Man, and the Frost and
Marvel is getting graphic. Well, graphic novels, that is. That's right, Marvel will be kicking off a new line of graphic novels this fall, and getting us started, New York Times bestselling author Warren Ellis joining forces with chart-topping artist Mike McKone for the new graphic novel Avengers: Endless Wartime. United against their greatest shames and long-buried abominations, the Avengers will stare down the greatest threat they have ever faced. And get pumped, international fans! In a historic first, Avengers: Endless Wartime will be released simultaneously in a slew of countries in their primary language. So felicidades, felicitations, and felicitazioni to all you Marvel Lieblings. And so much Marvel movie news. We are 1 month away from Marvel's Iron Man 3, and you know what that means? All new previews. There have been 2 new TV spots released revealing more Mandarin devastation, more Iron Patriot, a mysterious surgery, and even more of the awesome art direction by Desmond Murphy. Are you guys pumped for this movie or what? Check out the previews linked here and tell me what you think down below. And speaking of movies, movies assemble! Sounds weird. Get ready to team up the most epic set of Marvel movies ever released with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Phase 1 Avengers Assembled. This 10-disc Blu-ray collector set includes all of your favorite Marvel Studios films, not to mention all kinds of top-secret extras and even exclusive memorabilia. This collector set releases tomorrow, April 2nd, in limited supplies, so you can be sure that people will be trying harder to get their hands on them than the Cosmic Cube. Watch out for Red Skull. And let's not forget the small screen. Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man celebrates its first anniversary on Disney XD. Hooray! And this weekend we have an all-new episode to celebrate. Spider-Man and his team have to fight for their lives in Aunt May's house, of all places, when S.H.I.E.L.'s security system turns into a death trap. Forgetting your security access code is such a pain, am I right? In gamer news, Marvel Heroes, the action MMORPG created by the visionaries from Diablo and Diablo 2, have announced the game is set for its public launch on June 4th. Those who purchase Founders Packs will get early game access before its official launch, hey! In addition to receiving additional playable heroes, exclusive costumes, in-game currency, XP boost, my favorite, and more. Who doesn't love those? I was on Marvel Heroes before it was cool bragging rights. Am I right, Marvel hipsters? And now it's time for the watch list, where I give you my top picks for books hitting comic stores and the Marvel Comics app this Wednesday, April 3rd. Let's kick off the list with a brand new title. Thanos Rising #1 by Jason Aaron with art by Simone Bianchi. Get up close and personal with the Mad Titan from birth and beyond. Only storytelling this exceptional can make you feel so much empathy for a man who spends most of his time trying to crush the universe. What a gem of a guy. And speaking of bad guys, check out Age of Ultron #4 by Brian Michael Bendis with art by Brian Hitch. The plot thickens as the remaining heroes send in 2 of their own. But how indestructible is indestructible? And last up, it's a blast from the 80s past in Deadpool #7 by Brian Posehn with totally radical art by Kevin Maguire. Get all of the Ben Day dots you can handle as Deadpool has a run-in with a demon, plus some of our other favorite heroes in all of their retro glory. Is that a turtleneck Peter Parker? Nice. To get even more of the hilarious action, check out an interview with Deadpool writers Jerry Duggan and Brian Posehn on Marvel.com and linked here. And now it's time for Amazing Fantasy Showdown, where we throw down on who we want to showdown. This week on Marvel.com, we've got all new articles about the 2 schools for New Mutants. The Jean Grey School, run by Wolverine, versus the Mutant Militia, run by Cyclops. But which team reigns supreme in an all-out brawl between the 2? Tell me what you think down below, and your comments might just be watched on The Watcher. And special thanks to YouTube commenter Tubi McTooth, I like your name, who answered my question about Beast vs. Dark Beast, saying, Dark Beast all the way. He has all of the intellect of his 616 counterpart, plus homicidal tendencies. Dark Beast is ruthless and wouldn't think twice about gutting our favorite blue furry mutant. Well, when you put it that way, And who was Marvel before Marvel was Marvel? If you guessed D, Timely Comics, you were right. Marvel Comics #1 was introduced in 1939 by Timely Comics. And then it took on the name Atlas Comics in the 1950s, and then it finally became Marvel Comics in 1961. But a rose by any name would smell as awesome, right guys? Got burning Marvel questions? Show me your tweets, send me your questions, comments, and mutant schools on Twitter at Lorraine Cink. And I'll see you next time, true believers. I'm Lorraine Cink for Marvel, your universe.
And if you're not watching The Watcher, then you best have an excuse. 'Cause The Watcher, yeah, it's always watching you. Jimmy Woo, Conman, Emma Frost, and
Marvel, your universe.